Hello folks, now a lot of people ask me to do van lease deal videos. The reason I haven't been doing them is because I tried them quite a long time ago and I just didn't get very many views. The people that watch them seem to enjoy them, but I didn't get very many views. So I'm going to have another go. It's probably a one-off. If I don't get a lot of views on it, I won't bother doing them in future. But here we go. As usual, there's a link to Lease Loco in the video description and pinned as the top comment. If you use that link, it helps support the channel. Just clicking through that link helps support the channel. I'm doing all these on the 3 months up front, 3-year deal, 10,000 miles a year, as I always do. But obviously with van users, your use case is going to vary dramatically. So I suggest you look at these as perhaps where some of the best deals are going to sit right now, and then just pop on a Lease Loco and have a prod around yourself and see what you can find. Also bear in mind that the supply issues in the car industry also exist in the van industry. It's very difficult getting hold of stock at the moment. I am just looking at everything here, but if you want to get something quickly, look for something that advertises delivery within a couple of months or an in-stock deal, okay? And in this one, we're going to be looking at small van, medium-sized van, large van, a crew van, and a pickup. I did try and look at minibuses as well, but the deals are just rubbish, so I'm not going to go into them. We've also got an electric van, which is the one I'm sitting here looking at now, so let's kick off with that one. This is a Citroen 𝙇𝙄𝙉𝙆𝙎. Unlike the car deals, you don't get a ton of information about the vehicles in these listings. 136 horsepower, 81 miles an hour is the top speed. It's got 1,000 kilo payload and a load length of 2.5 meters. Range on these, I think, is about 200 miles, okay? It is a full EV, which might suit people doing local deliveries and maybe certain trades where you're doing mostly local work. 1,500 quid up front, 468 a month. It's a bit cheaper than it has been. It was sort of 546 not too long ago. Prior to that, 639. So it's come down a little bit, and at the moment I think that's about the best deal you're going to find on an electric van. Right, onto the small one. We've got the Voxel Combo Cargo. This is an L2, 2300 1.5 turbo D, 100 horsepower H1 Sportline van, 1130 up front, 295 a month. I should mention, by the way, all the prices on commercial vehicles are excluding VAT. Unlike the deals we always do on the cars, these are always excluding VAT, so you need to add VAT on unless you're VAT registered, of course. Delivery within 4 to 6 months is advertised on this one. Price-wise, there or thereabouts to where it has been. It's about 30 quid less than it was a month, 2 months ago. Nice practical little van, 1500cc, 100 horsepower, 250 newton meters of torque, payload's 953 kilos, and you've got like 2.1 meter load length, which is not too shabby. 50 litre fuel tank in that one, and it can tow 1,000 kilos. Next we've got the short wheelbase Renault Traffic SL28 Blue DCI 130 Business Plus. Price wise, this is good at the minute, just over £1,000 up front and 275 a month. And not too long ago these were like 350 a month, 340 a month. So it's not too bad at the minute, this one. 2 litre diesel manual, 130 horsepower, 330 newton meters of torque, 911 kilo payload, 2.5 meter load length, 80 litre fuel tank, and it can tow 2.5 tons. 1076 up front, 275 a month. That's on a factory order, by the way. If you want a stock deal on one, there is one around. It'll go massively quickly. Again, 1077 up front, but 304 a month. So it's going to cost you a bit more, but you're going to get it quickly. Delivery in less than a month. Okay, so bear that in mind, but bear in mind stock deals always go very quickly. Next we've got the crew van. It's a Ford Transit Custom 320 L2, 1879 up front, 544 a month. Price wise, well, just a few days ago these were £803. Prior to that, £803, and then sort of the median, I suppose, has been around about £650 for most of the year. Currently 544. Factory order though, delivery in more than 12 months. These Transit Custom Combi vans have been in massive demand, and there are huge waiting lists on them. So only order one of those if you're prepared to wait, because a wait you shall have. Right, for the large van, I've gone for this Citroen Relay 35 Heavy L4, 2.2 Blue HDI H2, 140 brake horsepower, 2.2 litre diesel, 99 miles an hour is the top speed, 340 newton meters of torque, payload of 1400 kilos, 90 litre fuel tank, and a max towing weight of 3 tonnes. Good thing about this one, of course, is it's a huge van, so you've got a great sort of load space. 4 metres in length, nearly 1.9 metres wide, and 1.9 metres high, so you can get a ton of gear into that one. You're looking at 1,300 up front and 364 a month. Delivery within 2 to 3 months, they're saying there. Price wise, it's exactly where it has been for pretty much all the year, apart from here, when for like 2 days it was 690 quid. Finally, we've got the Toyota Hilux pickup. Everyone knows about the Hilux. It's one of the leaders in its field. This is the Invincible X double cab pickup, 2.8 litre diesel, D4D, diesel manual. There are obviously automatic options as well. This one's quite a decent spec as well. 2.8 litre diesel, 204 horsepower, 420 newton meters of torque, and 10.1 seconds to 62. 109 mile an hour top speed. Fuel tank's 80 litres, maximum towing weight of 3.5 tonnes, and you've got just over a tonne payload in that. As for your load length, you're looking 1.5 metres by 1.5 metres. I do like a Hilux, I must admit, and with it being a Toyota, you know, it's going to be fairly robust, don't you? It's going to put up with most of the aggro that you give it. But yeah, nice little truck, the Hilux. Please use that link to Lease Loco, which is pinned as the top comment and is in the video description. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a van lease deal video every month. Really, it will be dictated by the views whether I continue to do them or not. So let's see what happens. I've had loads of requests from this, particularly one recently from a chap called 𝙆𝙆𝙆, who I understand married very well, but could have picked a better brother-in-law in all fairness. But there have been lots of requests for this in recent months, so I just thought I had to try it. Thanks ever so much for watching. Please remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so.